Go figure.
Sculpting and painting toys.
Go figure.
For all the girls and boys.
Go figure.
Without fun, it can't be done.
Go figure.
Two awesome girls. Yo, welcome to Go Figure. I'm Amos Hemsley.
And I'm Figure 4.
And today we're going to be reviewing what? Breakin.
First off, the packaging.
I really love the design. I love the fact that they put Breaking on the back of the package in high gloss in yellow. That looks incredible with the ozone and the turbo and the special K.
The connection at the back, right? The AV,
Yeah.
whatever that was.
I think that was like an audio connection that they had there.
Right.
Back in the day for radios. Yeah.
Right. Has a lot of nice foil finishes on the back.
The checkered design on the side looks crazy.
Exactly. The nice checker pattern design.
And then look, go to the front of the packaging right here. The Breaking, the word in the middle of the
Oh, you mean by the speakers?
on the speakers, it actually has break, and then it has the dancer on the other speaker, and that looks really cool.
Yeah, that's a silhouette of
I think that's ozone.
that's ozone, right?
Yeah, and it actually says ozone mix.
That's for ozone's right.
Yeah.
Hey, you notice that the packaging it's been inspired by the actual boombox at the beginning of the Breaking montage. At the beginning of the movie, you see there's a boombox. I think it's Venice Beach. They're at Venice Beach.
Yeah.
And everybody's busting out their best moves. They did a really good job capturing the feel of a boombox.
Yeah, definitely. And the timelessness of the era of 1980, I guess it was 1980 something, but
84.
84. It just felt like it belonged straight out of you just ripped it out of that era.
Right.
So on the bottom of the box,
On the bottom.
it says Super7 Retail Incorporated, and it actually has the address where you could actually go to the store, I believe, and see if you can pick these bad boys up.
Yeah, I know they have a location in San Francisco and they have another location in San Diego.
Yeah.
So it's a slipcase, right? And right here, once you take that off, you have in all their glory, you have Ozone Special K and Turbo.
Let's crack them open.
Yeah, let's crack them open. This is how I like to crack them open. I like to use like a plastic butter knife or sometimes a ruler, a really flat ruler. And I don't like to damage the packaging. Packaging is too much time when it's a packaging. Why should I mess it up?
These things are true.
Exactly. So,
and especially the beautiful job that they did. You kind of don't want to mess it up. You want to preserve that box, especially if it's figures that you really love.
Yeah, I'm gonna have them on display in the box.
I got Turbo.
Dibs on Ozone.
All right, awesome. And so I guess we'll both cover Special K.
Yeah, we'll cover Special K because she's special.
All right, sounds good.
So here he is, Ozone.
Ozone.
So let's get a closer look. So he's the, I guess he's the leader of the pack, right?
Yeah.
Let's get a closer look. Let's start at the bottom. What are these? Are these Chucks, Amos?
Yeah, these are Chuck Taylor's, and he has his Red Sox wrapped all the way up to the top of his shin.
So he was wearing Red Sox in the movie?
I believe so. Gotta look at the footage again, but this is how the toy was made, yes.
All right, cool. I mean, I'm asking you because I know you like to wear Chuck Taylors and they hurt my feet.
Not the new ones.
Working our way up. Are these helicopter pants, bro?
They're called the parachute pants.
Who made them famous?
MC Hammer.
MC Hammer. But this is
I think
before
that's
Hammer.
when everybody. Yeah, I think that's when everybody started paying attention to it more, probably with the Hammer days.
This is before Hammer time, though. All right, so he has some nice parachute pants. And then over here, working up to the waist. I think he has a setter belt, a black with silver studs, studded belt, and a red belt underneath that.
Yeah, correct.
Pretty sure these might be movie accurate. This is probably how he did dress in the movie. He has a black sleeveless, I wouldn't even call this a shirt.
It's a semi tank top because the sleeves are cut off.
Yeah, sleeves are cut off. He's showing his definition.
His 24-inch pythons.
Yeah, I guess. maybe 8-inch pythons. And okay, so check this out. Check out that nice detail along the where the sleeves are cut. I guess those are studs.
Or rhinestones. Look at his hands. You see like the wristband?
Well, yeah, he has a wristband, a spiky wristband. Today, these are illegal to wear. I think they are. I'm serious. I think they're illegal. Well, at least in New York, they are.
It's for dangerous breaking moves. That's what I think.
Exactly. It enhances your moves, right?
Yeah, and he looks tough. Like when he wears this on the street. I'm pretty sure somebody else had this in Michael Jackson's video. Bad.
Word. And check out his gloves. He has the fingerless gloves. No B-boy was complete without this. So let's go up to his fedora. Is that a twill?
Yes.
Nice.
That's wrapped around the hat. Basically, a twill is like a ribbon that's wrapped around the fedora's hat. It usually has a bow, but this particular hat doesn't have it, which I can't really even say this is a fedora. I can't tell you what kind of hat it is.
Let's get to the paint deco. The coloring on the sneakers look pretty dope.
Yeah, I like the laces.
Yep, laces are tight. On his parachute pants, a black with a glittery effect on it, right?
Yeah, it's shiny, shimmery.
Right. It could be a glossy. It could be a glossy black paint application.
And it's not a paint application. No. This is the plastic through and through.
It was molded.
Yeah.
In this color, right? Moving on to the waist. Nice metallic paint application on the studs on his belt. His second belt on top.
And the buckle at least too. That looks good.
Word.
Nice and sharp.
Nicely painted studs on his neck choker. Nice paint application on his eyebrows and pupils. Everything looks tight.
His eyes look great. His hair looks really good, nice and tight. It's a cool reaction figure.
Yeah, and his articulation is the same as the other ones. Actually, I think he could probably do a full split. Yeah, he can.
He can.
He has the classic 5 points of articulation, which are the hips, the arms, and the turning of the head.
Correct. He is a cool reaction figure.
I think this is a well done figure, and he complements the other two figures that are in the set.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, he's the leader, so the leader has to look fresh, because if the leader doesn't look fresh, then the crew can't look fresh and can't dance fresh.
There you go.
This is how you open a toy.
Whoa, little one. That's not the way to treat toy packaging.
Who are you?
What do you mean? I am Dr. Soma, and I'm here to prevent a major catastrophe. Toy packaging was created eons ago by toy package geniuses and scientists to create the survival in mint condition and value of your figure as you grow into a nostalgic adult. But don't just take my word on it. Let's see what Reginald Winky, world-renowned toy enthusiast, has to say on the matter.
Just apologize and let's get this over with, okay?
Hey, it's Reginald Winky.
Hi, what brings you out to these parts, you little rascal?
I almost made a boo-boo and nearly destroyed my toy packaging.
Oh, hush now, child. Don't beat yourself up over it. But it's a good thing you stopped before you went violently over the edge. For you see, manhandling your packaging is not only a disrespect to your toy sleeping chambers, but also a disrespect to packaging designers across the galaxies. And you will never be able to properly display them like I do in my collection. Now, to properly display your reaction figures, I use a sharp cutter. Huh? Good call, little guy. That's right, kids. Get mom or dad to help you here. Because handling a blade is not child's play. Why? You wouldn't want to have your hand accidentally chopped off by a blade. The sheer trauma of it would send you spiraling down into a crazy reality full of madness. And every time you see an action figure, every time you go to open an action figure, you would lose your... Then cut along the bottom or side of the plastic, like so. I take my figures on daily strolls. Or read them one of my Bartletts from one of my many acclaimed leather-bound books. And when I retire to slumber, I place them back and safely into the packaging, like so.
I concur. Fancy that. Truer words were never articulated so valiantly. And now
You know better.
Can I have my toy back, please?
Everywhere I go, fine folks always ask me, Reginald Winky, where'd you get yourself such a fine Packers? And I tell them,
Or Hadi Kosioko, send her a gram and tell her Reginald Winky and Captain Pecker sent you.
ain't that right there, Captain Peckers?
That was interesting. All right, let's get into Turbo. All right. So here we have Mr. Turbo, and I like his paint job already with his red and white hoodie, the Japanese flag. Nice.
That was very popular in the 80s.
Yeah, it was, right? With Daniel and everybody from
The Karate Kid?
So I really like that Turbo actually has a red headband as well, just like the movie. He has, I believe it's a silver belt that goes around his hips. I don't even know how this attaches, but it's there, and he has like a chain for his belt.
His fashion is serious. His fashion is serious.
You know, I wish I dressed like this back in the 80s. And also he has, it looks like white Chuck Taylors.
White Chucks?
Yeah, I could be wrong, but we need to look at the footage of the actual film. But this character is pretty accurate. He has a little fro going on right there.
Yeah, nice fro. Tight.
And the articulation is what you would expect from a reaction figure.
Right.
So, you know, you have both arms that move up and down. You have the legs that you can do, you know, like almost a split. And you could do like your popular breakdance moves. And he has a hoodie, by the way. This one actually has a hoodie, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like the just the metallic finishes on his chain around his neck, studded belt. Yeah, pretty cool. Talk about the broomstick.
All right, cool. So first of all, I like the fact that it's an old school light blue broomstick. It's flared out at the bottom, just like it was in the movie. And the little black strip covers it.
What was he doing? Was he working at that shop?
Well, this is the thing. He was actually working at the little bodega, right? With Ozone. And he I guess he was the slacker because all he wanted to do was breakdance. So at the end, he's supposed to be sweeping the floor, but instead he's doing some magical act where he's breaking and sweeping the floor at the same time, but it's more like breakdancing. But I've always loved that scene, by the way. So
that was an awesome scene.
The fact that the toy came with the broom is that's pretty cool. So now you can reenact that scene.
That scene, figure.
Yo, bust this. Did you know that Lela Rochon?
Say words, son.
Ice-T?
Yeah. Say words, son.
And Jean Claude Van Damme all had cameos in Breakin'? So what I really like about this movie and I liked about the figures is that you have all of these great actors who made it. You have Van Damme, you have Lela Rochon, and then you have Ice-T.
Ice-T.
Like that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? All in one movie. And this is before they really, really made it big.
Well, Lela Rochon, I did not know. Ice-T, I knew he was in it.
Mm-hmm.
Van Damme, oh man, he was doing that dance move.
With the split.
He was wearing his leotard. Oh,
yeah.
God. You know what? That should be the next 3-pack. Lela Rochon, Ice-T, and Jean Claude Van Damme. That should be the next break and
call it cameos.
The cameos 3-pack. Exactly. The last piece, the one who made the Turbo and Ozone duo piece into a trio piece.
Special K.
Special K.
Who?
Special K.
Not the rapper.
And not the cereal.
What kind of name's Rosen and Turbo?
She added a special touch.
Well, you know, in the film, I don't know if you've seen it recently, but I watched it recently, and she wasn't a breakdancer.
She was a jazz dancer.
Yeah, they showed her how to become a breakdancer.
Yeah.
Which means anybody could do it.
That's right. If you spend enough time in the streets.
On some cardboard.
They took her to the streets and they got her right.
They did. But let's get into her real quick. So first of all, I love the fact that she has her little 1980s leotard, the black and the pink. That right there sets it off to me.
Well, back in the days, everybody was wearing these. I don't know if it was Jane Fonda. It was workout videos were huge in the 80s, and today you notice a lot of girls today they like to wear a lot of spandex or yoga pants.
Yeah,
it's coming back. That gym look.
Yeah,
you know, dressing up in your gym attire to walk your dog or to go shopping.
They
to check
spawned
your
it.
mail.
Breakin spawned it. So want to put that out there.
Yeah.
I like her leg warmers too. That's a very 80s thing going on.
Oh, yeah.
Leg warmers.
Oh,
There was
yeah.
a lot of that in Fame. And yeah, she looks cool with her little haircut. She looks just like the
She
character.
looks like Pat Benatar. Is it Pat Benatar? Or who was it?
Was Love is a Battlefield? Yeah.
Yeah, that was that look back in the day. That haircut.
It was. I actually dug this look.
Look at her paint job. It shimmers in the light, but she has like a metallic waist belt, I guess, right?
I like the silver belt that she has on. That's pretty cool. It breaks up the whole figure.
Right.
And she still looks great. And once again, she has the same articulation as the normal reaction figures, which is the arms and the legs. But she can do a full split.
She can do a
unlike
full split.
Turbo and Ozone. Yeah, she can do a full split.
She has to because she's a jazz dancer.
Yes, correct.
She's a ballet / jazz dancer. You can say she kind of cleaned up their act. They kind of dirtied up her act.
Yes.
I love the pink finish on both her top, right, her V-neck, and her leg warmers. Beautiful metallic paint finish, or like it almost looks like glitter. There's glitter in there.
Yeah, I don't know how they achieved that, but they did it. They did it. Super 7 all the way.
All the way. If you get it on her face, beautiful paint application on the eye pupils,
and eyebrows. They did a good job on the eyebrows.
Pretty tight. Yo, so all in all, I'm pretty happy with this 3-pack.
Yeah.
These are some really iconic characters from when we were growing up, and Super 7 managed to just deliver them to us. Yeah, so I'm gonna be displaying mine in the packaging because like the packaging is well done. You don't want to throw it away.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually take mine out of the packaging. I'm gonna keep the packaging because I love the box, and you got to respect this artwork here. Seriously, these guys do an amazing job with the packaging. So keep that. And then I'm gonna keep these out of the box just because I like to have my figures outside of the box so they can play with each other like Toy Story in the middle of the night.
Hey man, I got some great new figures in the mail today.
Oh, word? Super 7 proudly presents the Breakin Boombox 3-pack special. With these figures, you can execute super funky fresh moves such as the Moonwalk or the Centipede, the King Tut, the Windmill, the Backspin, also the Turtle, the Mailman, the Don't Show Mama Your Report Card Cause You Done Messed Up, the Rumpelstiltskin, the Rasputin, the Tax Evader. And wait, much, much more, such as the Buttermilk Squash, the Pepper Jack Steak, the Lawnmower Man, the Astronaut, the Limp Rhino, and don't forget the Pepperoni Tony. With this 3-pack, you're guaranteed to have hours of fun, and that's word to your mother. Operators are standing by, so order now before these funky, fresh figures get away and sell out for good.
Yo, these are some fantastic figures. Let me borrow.
No, my brother. You got to get your own.
To order, use your Visi or Monster card. Sorry, no CODs. Call toll-free 1-777-777-777 to order your Super 7 Breakin reaction figures. Operators are standing by. Once again, dial 1-777-777-777 now.
So if any of you out there watching are into 3D printing and painting your own figures,
then surf on over to myminifactory.com and search for Go Figure Toys, and you'll find an assortment of our STLs.
We always upload new STLs for you to print, paint, and enjoy.
Ciao bella!
Sayonara!
Arrivederci!
Do svidania!
Annyeong! No matter where you are, au revoir.
Till we meet again, auf Wiedersehen!
So as we depart, we'll leave you with this line.
All right.